Here's how you answer some of the questions to the Unit 3 practice test. Number 1, draw a diagram to illustrate 3/5. Well, one way to do that is you can draw a rectangle. Let's say you do that. And maybe divide it into fifths. Alright, so let's divide it into fifths, and then maybe you shade in 3 of those sections. And that just illustrates 3/5 as a fraction. Number 2 says to write your answers in simplest terms by evaluating. So we have 1/5 plus 3/5. Remember, if the denominators are the same, that's great. You leave the denominators as the same, so our answer is going to be something over 5, and 1 plus 3 is 4, so our answer is 4/5. B, 5/6 minus 2/6 equals 3/6. And then in simplest terms, we know that 3 goes into both 3 and 6, so we divide the top and the bottom by 3, and we get 1/2 is our answer. C, we have 3/5 plus 3/4, so we have to get a common denominator here, and what's common between 5 and 4 is if I multiply 5 times 4, multiply 3 times 4, and then 4 times 5, and 3 times 5, I write my new equivalent fractions are 12/20 plus 15/20, which equals 27/20. And now to get this in simplest terms, I've got to find out how many times does 20 go into 27. And I'll just do this down here. 20 goes into 27 once. 1 times 20 is 20. And then I'm left with 7 left over. So my answer is 1 7/20. Alright? Then this final one, 4 3/7 minus 2 2/9. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to convert them to improper fractions. I'm going to go 4 times 7 is 28 plus 3. And that equals 31/7. Minus 2 times 9 is 18, plus 2 is 20/9. Now I can find a common denominator for these. And a common denominator between 7 and 9 is, I think it's 63. It's just multiplying them both. So 7 times 9 times 9, and 9 times 7. Oops. So it equals 31 times 9 looks like 120 or 279. 279/63 minus 140/63. I'm going to double check that on a calculator here. 31 times 9 equals 279. Alright, so minus 140 is going to equal 139/63. And I go, okay, well, how many times does 63 go into that? Because I can convert that back to a mixed numeral. And I think it goes in 2 times. So, let's just draw an arrow down here. And we'll go 2 times, 63 times 2 is 126, minus 139. So we end up with 13/63. 2 and 13/63. That's our answer. And that's how you do the first 2 questions on the practice test.